Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever one it is for you. Two not very happy ladies here after watching that game. Kate, how you feeling?
Oh, I just don't understand why it took us to be 4-0 down before we actually started playing football. That's the most
I know.
frustrating thing of all, because once we got back in, like, scored a goal, I thought, oh, hello. We
Yeah,
started playing all right. But first, it was just, well, I don't know. It was a disaster, really. But I do have to say, we have got so many players out. I know everyone says, oh, you can't make injury excuses and all this, but we have got so many players out, and it showed tonight massively.
yeah, no, definitely. It completely did show. And that first half, man, like honestly, I was just like, what are we doing? They gave the ball away in so many good positions, like we could have done something with it, and we just didn't. And then we were just giving the ball away needlessly ourselves, and giving away penalties. Like, what are
Yeah.
you doing? Two bloody penalties given two away. Oh, so frustrating. That first half, we got bullied by Welbeck and fucking Milner.
Yeah,
Welbeck and Milner,
I
what the
know.
hell?
Old age
Like,
pensioners.
I could have played better, and I'm older than them, and all their players are younger than me. I
Yeah.
honestly, that was the most frustrating first half of football I think I've seen in a while, Kate. I think that brought me back to a bit of Conte days, because the thing is, we played well for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I don't know what we were doing. I just don't know what we were doing, to be honest with you. And yeah, we just did absolutely nothing every time they gave the ball away stupidly, and then we were just absolutely poor. We were so poor. Um, so many times I wrote down things like we just passing it sideways. Then we had Vic was the best player on that pitch overall. I thought he saved it from being like 7-0.
Yep.
We're just poor, like Brendan Johnson, poor. Sonny was poor. Richie was poor. The midfield were poor. And then he didn't make any changes at half time, which I found really frustrating. I was like, we can all see it. Why not bring Lo Celso on?
Mm.
Like, do something with that midfield, because it was so disconnected, because all the back four were panicking, and that went on to the midfield, who weren't very good and holding on to the ball. We kept giving it away, and they're not very good. Like, obviously we've got Sarr, who can be up and down, and today was one of his worst games I've seen him play. And then you've got Højbjerg, who just does backwards, sideward passes that really frustrate me. I had a really interesting voice note from my brother about it. And so, like, that was frustrating me. And then Kulu wasn't good either. And then he gave away the pen. So it was just everyone on that pitch from front to back were just bloody useless, weren't they, Kate? Let's be
It,
honest.
it was. And you know what? When you can say that your goalkeeper was man of the match for your team and we still let in 4 goals, you know that it's bad.
We've had a bad day at the bloody office. We've got a few in. We've got Daniel A. That was a disgrace. It was. Adrian, good evening, ladies and all. Milner, my legend, rolled back the years. Commiserations.
He did. He was superb. Experience, you see. Sometimes
Yeah.
that's what you need.
Hello, ladies. We shall not talk about evolution. He. Well, I suppose you evolved because you were a potato, and then you evolved into a potato stew.
Yes. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to both channels. Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs
Yes.
and Spurs Between the Lines 1. And I am feeling better. Still not great potato, but a damn sight better than I was, thank you. Although I feel ill after watching that load of old rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Would
one good
Arsenal
thing.
losing? Yeah, they're losing 2-0, aren't they, at the moment? I
Yeah,
think, from what I remember seeing a minute
that's
ago.
that's
Yeah.
one little bit of good news, but it hasn't really made me feel any better. I'm not going to lie.
Do you know what I felt like saying in the group chat? Shall I rap a little? Shall I rap just to lift the mood a little bit, like what Chris did in their Love Island? Iconic moment, absolutely iconic when he said
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
That and him getting out the shower and seeing the actual picture, not the blurred picture. Now that was iconic. Man.
Oh dear, yes, Sonny was awful tonight.
Daniela was saying, we're utter crap. Only positives are Felice and Davies scoring. There's no defending that. Kulu was stupid to pull the shirt and get suspended. Now that may cost us versus the Cherries. Yeah, that's the other thing. Now we've got another one suspended.
I don't understand why they're picking up all these stupid yellow cards.
Maybe
That was just such a stupid thing to do. What is it? Do they not realise there's VAR? You can't get away with anything anymore. And it was blatant.
There was one the other day that someone did, but they let go just in time in one of the games. I can't remember which one it was. It might be the Liverpool game or the Man U game, one of them that I was watching. And they let go just in time. So you have to be really clever if you're going to do it. We've got Adrian saying, glad Felice got his first goal, showed instinct and determination, effort, had a half chance later. Yeah, but it took Felice to score for us to actually realise where the bloody goal was. We were useless before he scored. Then those last few minutes, we could have actually had a couple of goals. It was just mad. Absolute madness.
Yeah, I agree.
Not a good day for North London, is it, ladies? No, it's not. It doesn't appear to be, but let's wait and see, because I never count my chickens, I always think, right, it's 2-0 at the moment. I'm not saying too much.
Yeah, still 20 minutes to go there.
That's what I'm saying. Where was the whole team, not just Son? Yeah, no, agreed. Listen, Daniel, I'm not just blaming Sonny. I've said the whole of the front line. Richie was back to being offside again, although one of them was really fractional offside, I thought. It weren't like loads in it. And he did hit the post, to be fair to him, but they were all awful. All of them. Like I said, from back to front, they were awful.
I think they were all hungover.
But from what? We had a bit of a break, didn't we? So it's been Christmas and we had a game and then we've had a little break and now we're playing again. So...
yeah, they just didn't look with it, did they? Not one bit. It was awful.
No, they didn't look with it at all. We're the bad news bears. I jinxed Son. I think I put him in my fantasy this week.
Oh no!
Well, don't be doing that again. Every night. Thank you very much. Jazz saying tough all round. De Zerbi scored Ange today. Absolutely. I think as well, Joe, what it is the lack of options to change it, because we haven't got anyone. Our bench is so threadbare. What could we like? We could have changed it at half time with Lo Celso, but other than that, and Felice,
I don't think it was. I don't think De Zerbi scored Ange. I think if we had our full team and they had their full team, it'd be a different story. But we've got such a mismatched team at the minute. What with suspensions, injuries, it just no one really looked like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, Lee saying a result has been coming. I'm afraid not that we've been terrible lately, but tonight was a sobering reminder that sooner or later injury suspensions will catch up with you. We have to do business in January. Absolutely, 100%. Now that was a very holiday time game. Looked sluggish till the last 15. Yeah, we did look really sluggish. Felice should start now versus Bournemouth, in my opinion. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'd give him a start. Why not? I mean, this is what I was trying to say about Richarlison earlier when we was on Alan's stream. He has to. He misses more than he scores, and it frustrates the life out of me. That goal that he scored that was offside when it was it still 2-0 or 3-0? I can't remember. But if that had gone in, it's a different game. I think it was 2-0 because they went straight down the other end and scored. And he needs to get his positioning better. He needs to be more clinical. He's just not good enough for me. So I would start Felice in answer to that. Sorry.
I suppose I wouldn't say no to starting Felice. I think that he's proven today he's got the passion and the wanting. So I guess why not? But one bad game that when Richie's been good, I think the whole team was bad. So just maybe take Richie in and say, we should start Felice. I don't know if that would be a little bit unfair, but Yeah, I don't know if he'll do that either. So I didn't get the 5th yellow card, which is a plus. There we go, Adrian. There's a positive in the team.
Every cloud.
Positive for the team, eh? Miss Maria, a few times I thought of going on the field, but wasn't wearing my shorts and Spurs and sports bra. Okay then, Donna. And also, don't use my full name. I don't like it when people I don't know uses my full name. It seems weird. It freaks me out. I don't like it. Judging by kit colour, there's a mushroom for improvement. LOL. Very funny. Very funny. Yeah. Son, Cooler, and Johnson were all poor. Richard was the only one pushing. B, he was offside too much. At least he was trying. That's what I was trying to say to Karu. At least he was sort of trying. I know that he was offside, but at least he was trying to do something. The ref robbed us by giving an outrageous series of correct decisions. Absolutely. That means they're against us. Do you not know there's a conspiracy theory against us? Get with the times. Midfielders were missing. Our terrible defence was probably our best part of the team. I don't really think it was, but I think all of them were absolutely awful. The middle of the park and the front and the back. He did a great scouting Spurs, who deservedly, I guess.
Schooling. Yeah, schooling Spurs.
Good evening, Nita. Good evening, ladies. We've got bullied tonight because Brighton were territorial and wanted it more. We ain't down and out. I have got a screw face still. Yeah, I can imagine you've got a screw face, Nita. I think we all had a bit of screw face when we was watching that, surely.
Yep.
Reguilon back on Monday, isn't he? We need to get a centre back in the first week of January window, and Grassi looks like he's good in the Bundesliga. We're linked with him, so let's hope for signings early. Yeah, do you know what the thing about Grassi is? He scored some absolute brilliant goals this season, man. I've watched his goals. Man, he did one where he kicked it over the player's head, then scored the goal. Mate, absolutely amazing. But he is a little bit older and hasn't scored a lot before that. So I don't know about him, but we definitely need to get someone back. And the fact that Reguilon's back doesn't make me happy because I don't think he's any good. Do you, Kate?
No, I don't rate him at all. I mean, Man United fans at first were all chirpy. Now they can't stand him because they realised he's not very good.
Lee saying FFS, big up, ladies. Yes, big up to you, Lee. My brother from another mother, because he liked everything, all the food things we agree on. We even agree on the non-Christmas movie as well. So, suspensions and injuries caught up with us. It's a sign of respect. No, I think it's a sign of respect when you respect my wishes not to use my full name, because I think it's weird when you don't know me. Did you see Felice's face when he scored? Oh, yeah, bless him. He was really happy. Bless his little hot socks.
It's the first of many.
Yeah, absolutely. Kulu is suspended, so Felice on a sell, so will take his place. Felice got a goal, so for me, he warrants him scoring. What a message does it send to him that if he scored but doesn't get to play next game? Yeah, no, I do get that, Daniela. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see if he does get a game, I suppose.
I will say one thing. I thought Hill was all right when he come on. And I thought Højbjerg was all right when he come on. And I give them both a lot of stick, but I thought they were both okay when they came on. They weren't awful.
Højbjerg started.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course he did. Yeah. What I mean is, I don't mean when Højbjerg come on. I mean when Hill come on and Højbjerg in the second half, when he nearly scored, he livened him up a bit. I don't know whether something was said, but he made some changes and Højbjerg came more into the game. Yeah, of course he started because Skip's injured. I knew that. I'm doing a blonde moment. Ignore me.
Please click the like button. Please. Yeah, it's sending us all a bit bonkers. Please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel, says BT. Absolutely. Didn't we talk about those terrible seagulls the other day? Yeah, I told you I hate seagulls. That horrible creatures.
Yeah, they are vile.
I did enjoy the Valise goal. Yeah, 100%. Valise celebrated, and so he was well proud of himself. That just shows that he has passion and desire. Yeah, no, of course he should celebrate. when people were saying, "Oh, I don't know why he's celebrating," I was a bit like, "Listen, the boy just scored his first goal. Like, allow it."
Exactly.
Like, hashtag blonde life. Says Cooper.
Uh,
Oh,
um,
yes.
well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of something good to say, really, but I can't really think of anything except that Vicario did a couple of absolute worldy saves. It could
Oh
have been
God, yeah.
5-0 at half time, easy.
Yeah, 100%. And we also got saved by the post.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Although then the post came back and haunted us, and because Højbjerg
Yeah,
hit the post and Richie hit the post, so
yeah. The
the
post
damn
was,
post.
yeah, it was sort of our friend, but not our friend at the same
Yeah.
time, really.
I'm not sure what
Yeah.
he'll do for Bournemouth now that Kulu's out. I'm not sure what he's going to do there.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? And
Yeah.
we haven't really got anyone to come back, to come in because we've got, obviously we could play the Celso, but if he wants to change it, then we haven't got anyone. However, we have got Dane Scarlett.
I don't rate him at all. I'm not going to lie.
I know, I'm just saying.
And I suppose, I don't know how serious, Skip only got a light knock, so he might be all right.
Yeah, they were also saved by post and offside. Yeah, I guess they were. Yeah, we know they're losing to West Ham. This game just shows how shallow our squad depth is. Yeah, do you know what, right? I feel like that we know that already. I don't think anybody was kidding themselves saying that obviously with this many, but I don't think anybody expected this many. Surely nobody expected this many. So
exactly.
even with a
all at the
few
same time.
out,
Yeah.
even with a few out, I think we could have probably coped. I think it's the fact that it's just so many that are out at the moment that makes it more difficult for us.
I mean, when you think we've got tonight, we had Van der Ven out, we've got Romero out, Basuma, Bentancur. These are all like starters, first team starters. You know, any team that's got their key positions all over the park. You know, it's going to affect them. But I know everybody's suffering with injuries, but we haven't got the squad to cope with that.
No, that's right. We haven't, and obviously it's not an excuse. All the players on that pitch need to do better and show that passion and that wanting, and they just didn't today. They didn't look like they wanted it at all, to be honest with you. They just looked a bit meh. And I think that was a problem. Good evening to Noel. I hope you're well. Like, subscribe, share. Good evening, girls. Saying, guys, smash the like and subscribe on both channels, please. If you're on mine, please go over to Kate's and vice versa. What doesn't kill us gives us the squits, lol. Well, actually, when one of my tattoos, this one, says that which teaches often hurts. So let's hope that this is a moment that teaches and it hurt us.
Hurting.
So,
yeah, hurting.
So let's hope. This was actually meant. It's multi-layered in my life. What hurts me, you know. Yeah. So plenty of things. So my tattoo says it all, really. That's probably one of my favourite ones that I've got done. When is VDV scheduled back? Apparently he's back on grass, so hopefully it's soon. Well, I heard he could well be back for the Man United game, but we'll have to wait and see.
Angie's hoping he'll be back for Man United, but
we'll see. Big up to Kate. I don't know who she is. Strange blonde lady. It doesn't think that the world revolves around the sun. So, oops, forgot to like potato stew. Naughty. Make sure you do hit that like button. I don't think there's many positives to take from this game, apart from the fact that we did wait a bit late for the fight, but at least we did put up a fight. You know, I think that just shows that we didn't want to just go out with a whimper. However, they should have done that sooner.
I do think as well, you've got to sometimes, you know, there's meltdowns going on because I've seen them for myself tonight. You've sometimes just got to take a step back and go, look where we are. Look at the situation we're in. You know, it's the first few months of Angie's tenure. he's been dealt a pretty crappy hand so far with the injuries, suspensions. We haven't had a proper transfer window. I know we had the summer, but I'm talking about like we haven't had a mid-season transfer window yet.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens. We're doing a lot better than I thought we would be. So
yeah, no, me too. Lisa, Mia's right. Injury-wise, we're having one of those seasons. Winter break and window opening can't come soon enough. But given our circumstances, players keep getting suspended is all the more unforgivable. Yeah, it really is.
Agree with that.
My Les on TV, he's a top player. He knows when we got our full squad back, we're ready. Even if it ain't this season, Angie's here. Levy, don't be square.
I love Les. He's one of my favourites, so Les. Oh, I love him.
That which teaches us also hurts was also Jim's plaster cast written in blood by an unidentified assailant. Sorry,
not true.
I'm not pointing no fingers. Such a great tattoo. Lessons need to be learned. We need to work for it. Nothing is for free. I feel like Spurs are going through this process. Not good now, but I like where we're going. Yeah, do you know what? I agree. I think that people got to remember this is a process and we're so early on in it. And everything Angie's doing currently is a bit like learning and the players are learning. And yes, they definitely need to do better. But at the moment, it isn't a fully fledged thing, is it? It's just like the beginning. It's just like at the egg stage, still ready to hatch. So this is someone on your chat. Imposter Cogley found out.
I hate that word, imposter Cogley. I don't think that's so disrespectful. And no, I don't think he's been found out. I think he's just really like he can only use what he's got, and he hasn't got the tools that he needs. You know, our squad's too thin. But I think imposter Cogley is so disrespectful. I don't know who you support.
Absolutely.
I'm watching you.
Eyes on you. Tell us who you support before you start mouthing up about our manager.
Yeah,
so I want to know. Were we crap or Brighton were good? Oh, I think it was a bit of both. I think we were crap because we didn't finish. Like I say, the chances that we had, like we did have opportunities in a way, and we didn't take advantage when they gave the ball away. We got done by 2 penalties and a brilliant goal to make it 3. And so I think that it was a bit of both. I think we were stupid giving away penalties, and we allowed them to have chances that were, you know, Vic basically saved us. So I think we were crap, but I think Brighton were good. So
yeah, I agree.
Bit of column A, a bit of column B.
Yeah.
Loads of positives. We put up a fight. We hit the post a few times. We had half the team out and they had 2 penalties and we were still in the game. Our best 11 would kill them. Is a blip in the road to success, says Jimbo. Big up, Jimbo. Always the positivity.
Yes.
That was just a troll. Sorry. You never walk alone. So we know who supports
the Liverpudlian. Wow.
If I speak. Evening, ladies. We just need to learn from tonight. Take the L and move on. We have not had a settled starting 11 for weeks. Just too destructive for any consistency. Spurs GCTV, big up. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? We know that the best teams are settled teams, right? And we haven't had that because of so many injuries and suspensions. So I think we need to wait, get some players in and get players back. And I think we'll have a better idea of how we're going to be, basically. And I think we're going to be really, really good once we have that. Even if we've got a few players out, I think we'll be able to cope if we get a few players in important positions. So, yeah, I think this is very, very true.
It's a bit worrying because we've got the African Cup of Nations and the Asian Cup coming up, but we need to do business early. It's as easy as that.
Yeah,
get them in.
No, that's right.
It's good to see Valencia score with Sonny going. That's good.
Big up Katie Bubba, who's clearly soldiering on despite being poorly. It's the same look Ange had when he needs to make a team sheet right now.
Oh dear.
I think that Cougar Bear's having a bit of a dig there. I don't know why. Where's Ellie though? Was she coming on? Her internet had problems. She said something about her cat chewing her wire for her her box, so I don't know. Well, are you two models? I think you're probably trolling.
Yeah, foot models maybe.
I'm probably could model my back all right. The back of me is probably the better part. Where's Ellie though? She was coming on. Yeah, she's having internet problems now. So I apologise for the lack of Ellie. But I'm sure she sends her best wishes over to you. I'm sure you can message her if you wish on Twitter, X as it's now called. I don't go on that rubbish, so not for me. Yeah, like I say, I think for me it's one of those games, isn't it? Just one of those games. I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram. We are going to suffer losses. I think, Joe, what I've always said that we're going to suffer losses. So it's not like I thought we're going to go unbeaten, but it's just the way we got beaten. I think that was the most frustrating part for me.
I think that getting that goal early knocked us backwards a little bit. It took us a while to recover. I don't think we was expecting them to score that early. And that Estupinian goal was just something else. I mean, it was just an absolute freak of nature last goal.
Do you know what though? Nobody was around him, which is really no one was there. I know, obviously maybe a player doesn't expect someone to shoot like that, but no one was around him at all. Everyone was just watching. I was really frustrated by that part, but yeah, it was a great goal.
Even their first goal, he was completely unmarked.
Yeah, it was.
It was just, I was like, what's going on? It was all a bit lackadaisical. They were slow starters, like we used to be under Conte, in the sense they weren't concentrating. But
yeah, that's what I said. It had touches of that. And Estupinian, doesn't that sound like something you should get in a French restaurant to eat?
Yeah, tasty.
I always think that when I hear his name.
I'll have the Estupinian, please, with a side order of fries. Thank you.
With the Asian Cup coming up, as an Aussie, I should be happy. Sonny's hitting a patch of bad form. Do you think Sonny is, or do you think it's just a one game thing?
I think it just, I don't know, maybe it looks tired. They all look tired. I mean, after the first 15 minutes, I said Højbjerg looks absolutely knackered. He was sweating, he was panting, but he did kick in again in the last bit. But it's such, and Ange's way of playing is so physical. It's you could see Brighton weren't going to be able to keep the pace up for the full 90 minutes, and they did drop off, but we left it too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, we did. Sarah, good morning, ladies and chat. I enjoyed seeing the team never give up, even though we never looked in it. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Sarian. We love Ellie. Of course we love Ellie. Found out, keep blowing wind, whoever you are. We don't care if you ain't Tottenham Hotspur. Do one simple to me. Chat, your real respect is free. That's right, Nita. You tell them, girl. Love it. Arsenal are losing and bottle jobs. Yeah, we knew that. We knew they're bottle jobs anyway, so it's all good. Our defending is so poor and goes beyond individuals. We lack aggression and intensity. We lose possession too easily. We take unnecessary risks in our own box. Yet to see true Ange ball. Joe, the one thing I will say is that when we lose possession in dangerous areas, he did say, if you do that, that is down to me, because that's how he wants us to play, right? He wants us to play like that. And there is always that risk if we don't get out from the back and we lose the ball in those areas. So I get what you're saying. We definitely had lack of aggression and intensity today. We definitely lost possession too easily. But the risks around our own box, I think that some of that Ange did say was going to be down to him. But we haven't seen Ange ball yet, because I don't think we've seen our best team play consistently yet either.
Yeah, I agree.
Beating West Ham isn't for everyone. Just look at Arsenal.
We didn't beat them either.
Yeah. We were murdering them for the 80th minute onwards. I genuinely thought we'd get something out of the game with when our second went in. Never mind that we didn't deserve it. Yeah, I did think that too, Kluger. From that minute, I perked up. I was like just messaging and being like, I don't want to watch this game. I was considering coming on early. Messaging the girls saying should just go live now because this is just pants. And then when we scored, we perked up a bit, and then we scored that second. I was a bit like, oh, yeah, a second. Like,
there is hope.
There was a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't really happen. Arsenal dropped points tonight, so top four is still wide open. If we strengthen in January, get the injuries back, we can still have a great season. Yeah, I think so. I think that this season, no one's been consistent.
No, that's why it's such a shame that this isn't next season when we've got some new signings and we've got all our players playing, because this is a wide open race and it's not very often you get that.
No, that's right. Absolutely. Daniel's saying, bad night at the office. What doesn't kill us will only make us stronger, and it's part of change. Rome wasn't built in a day, and Andrew's doing the best he can with what he has. Absolutely, Daniel.
Yeah.
I think that is exactly how I feel about it all. I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram because of the situation that we're in at the moment with injuries and suspensions. And I know that we've got more to come once our players do come back. I'm really excited to see our players come back, because I think once they come back, that's going to be really, really good. I think that's going to be epic, because you'll really see what we've got then.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
West Ham have got a penalty, so it's going to be 3-0.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We're penalty to make it 3.
Good.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, it doesn't make me feel any better. I can watch, maybe, do you know what I might do? Instead of watching any Tottenham content, I am going to probably just switch on to a bit of Arsenal content, because to make myself a bit happy, because that's what you need at times like this. I can't listen to too much Tottenham content because it just feels a bit like everyone's a bit meh. So I try and keep it. We're trying to keep it a little bit cheery, guys. Though not being too meh, but
at the end of the day, the Arsenal fans can laugh at us, but we're at the start. They're 4 years in. They're £800 million in, or whatever it is that they've spent. I think it's 8. I don't know. It's a lot. And they're bottling it once again. Missed what?
They missed
oh
the
my
penalty.
God! Come on, West Ham, you bunch of mushrooms.
Let's not forget the start of the season. Most of I put Spurs 6th to 8th. I still say 6th, 7th, so I'm still keeping the same energy. We've got a poor squad, yet we've been playing great football this season, already exceeded expectations. Yeah, absolutely. I honestly thought 6th, 7th at the beginning of the season, and I haven't changed my mind yet. So
yeah, agreed.
This time next year, Rodney will be millionaires, or at least challenging for a title. Absolutely.
Or both. Maybe both GCTV. Who knows? Never know what's around the corner.
I agree that Rome wasn't built in a day, but we're looking at the toy box and only finding bits of Lego and chewing gum right now. Yeah. We're not exactly finding anything decent to build with, are we, Coover? Let's be honest. But I think that eventually we'll have Rome built. Don't worry. I've got a good feeling about it. So
yeah, exactly that.
They bottled it, Arsenal. Yeah, well, we know they bottled it, so it's all good.
They are king of the bottle jobs.
Big up, Tony. Good evening, ladies in the chat. We're running on fumes with no refills in sight. I feel like January from hell coming, but we keep moving. Come on, Spurs. The birthday girls in the house. Big up to Drilla. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Drilla.
Well, I know we said it earlier, but happy birthday to you. I hope you've got nice presents. Top of the league, obviously Liverpool. I would prefer Liverpool to win it out of Man City and Arsenal. So
me too. Don't want cheats winning it, and we don't want dirty, stinking gooners winning it. So come on, Liverpool. It ain't going to be us. I want it to be them.
I hate to say it, because if Hussam hears me say this, but yeah, it's got to be. It's like the less of the evils, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So like one of them.
I can't stand the thought of Arsenal winning anything ever.
Yeah, me too. Yusuf saying this has been a brilliant day. Sorry, LOL. Who does Yusuf
Arsenal, I think. Yeah, Liverpool, sorry.
I was going to say, it can't be Arsenal if it's been a brilliant day.
Liverpool as well.
Oh,
so, big up to you guys. I like the fact that Liverpool are creeping away from the dirty gooners.
Yeah. So. Exactly, Yusuf. Yeah, they're having a big old happy party while we're not. Kem, evening, me and Kate just recovered from the game. It just sums up being a Spurs supporter. That's right, Kem. That's exactly what it is.
It certainly does.
Just a Spurs supporter.
It's like when you go to bed nice and drunk and merry and you wake up with a hangover. That is like being a Spurs fan.
No. What being a Spurs fan is like is that you wake up, you look over, and there's some absolute minger in your bed, and you don't know what happened. That's being a Tottenham supporter.
Beer goggles.
That's the one. Not that I've ever done that, because I'm smart enough not to do stuff like that. But yeah, that is definitely being a Spurs supporter. I'm ready and looking forward to the narrative from rival fans and media that Spurs season is over, we're not good enough, etc. Keep underestimating us. I'm expecting a strong finish to the season. I agree.
Yeah.
I think people do underestimate us and are disrespectful towards Postecoglou. Absolutely.
He likes being the underdog, so yeah, feed him.
Yeah.
Feed him.
How many minutes left in the Arsenal game? West Ham, ain't you? Blow the whistle, ref, please. Yep, it's finished now. It's finished 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Hear no evil, Man City. See no evil, Arsenal. Speak no evil, Chelsea.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Kem laughing. And just to take a lot of the blame to natural centre backs on the bench. Lo Celso only real creative player on the bench. Son awful from the start and finish, and Kulu dreadful. Yeah, I understand, but I do think he should have put Lo Celso on at half time. And the centre backs on the bench, you don't want Dyer, and I think 2 youngsters would have made a bit of difference. I think.
I don't think Dyer was even on the bench.
Oh, was he not? I didn't know.
No, he's injured. But it was Phillips and Dorrington, was it?
Yeah, you can't really put Phillips. I don't think putting Phillips or Dorrington would have made a difference. I don't know if it would be really good for them either. If I'm honest. I knew Spurs would lose that, to be honest. And ball falls right into deserve his tactics, but I didn't think it would be this scoreline.
I don't think it would have been if we'd have had Romero still, or just bare bones. Yeah, bare bones at the minute.
Can't be that open against Brighton. Yeah, no, I get it, but it's really difficult because we had a rock and a hard place because we needed to attack still to create those chances. Otherwise, we'd just be playing Conte ball. And with the defenders we've got, we can't play Conte ball because we'll just end up conceding anyway. So the best form of defence is attack. And then you do leave yourself open when you've got defenders that aren't really defenders.
Yeah.
Thanks, girlies. My family just left. I've got Pandora gifts, trainers, and loungewear. Not great losing on my birthday, but we moved. Spammers hammered the arse. Yeah, that's why you got to think of it, July. I'm glad you've got some lovely presents. They sound amazing. Yeah. So, yeah, at least we weren't the only ones that lost.
Exactly that.
Matches like today happen, we move. We'll finish the season right up there, and I think top 4 at least. Need to get the reinforcements in, injured players back, and then who can stop us? No one. It'd be a bit of Queen. Can't stop us now.
Yeah,
that's what it'd be instead. I'm worried for Bournemouth. Who is he going to play at the back? Also losing Kulu. I don't know. I don't know who he's going to play.
No,
I really don't.
That's the excitement. It's like Forrest Gump. You never know what you're going to get.
True. Changes should have been made at half time. Yeah, I do agree. I do think we could have made changes. I'm telling you, that awful away strip is a curse. I think we've won in that away strip, though, or drawn. I'm sure that we have. I like that kit.
I don't like it. Tim likes it.
Yeah. I still buy anyone's hand off just to finish top 6 by so we get some kind of European football next season. Yeah, I think that Europa League I would be happy with that. That would be absolutely fine.
I'll be happy with it because I think there's a chance we could win that, whereas I'm not sure that we could win the Champions League, and I'd rather win a trophy.
Yeah, and then that automatically puts us in the Champions League anyway as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so.
So Kulu's out for the next game. Yes, he's been suspended for the yellow card because he got a 5th yellow card.
Stupid yellow.
Phillips in the back or Dyer, Lo Celso for Kulu. Oh, I don't know. Phillips in the back. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yes, I don't care. West Ham did their job. Battle in play for the wind blowers. Ain't calling any names. I think Nita's got her fighting boots on today.
Yep, agreed.
All we can play at the moment is put people on the pitch football. We're a long way from actually being able to put together a decent team. Yeah, that's right, because obviously we've got so many injuries and suspensions. Hopefully there was a lot of stoppage time in the Gooners match due to chainsaw injuries.
Dear.
Was that not a red, that challenge on Kulu? Yeah, that I thought that was really bad, Kate. That I think they did say they looked at it, but I feel that was probably a red card challenge, in my opinion. What do you
Yeah,
think?
and I think as well, Sonny got pulled over in the box, and they said he went down too easy. But I just don't think there's any consistency in this game, not at all.
No.
Yeah, for me, I just think the ref wasn't consistent, and that there isn't any consistency. But yeah, it could have well easily been a red on Kulu, 100%.
Yeah.
But I do agree with what Kuva said earlier. I don't think we deserve to get anything out of that game.
No,
Really.
no, I agree.
But 4-2 does make it sound less embarrassing than if it was 4-0.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely makes it sound slightly more kind of like, oh, Tottenham at least put up some sort of fight. But when you actually look at the game in whole, I think we were just lucky really to get those 2 goals at the end. We actually put up a bit of a fight. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab your link and put it in my chat so everyone knows. Yeah, please make sure that you subscribe, like on both channels, as it's really important to make sure we get those numbers up for us both. Kate's chasing you're chasing your 1,000, and I'm obviously chasing my next number, which is like 1,200. I guess is my next one.
My next one's 900 because I'm 810 or something like that. So I've got to get to 9 before I get to 1,000.
Okay. Well, the next big number then is 1,000.
Yeah, next big one.
Yeah, my next big one probably 1,500 technically, but I'm closer to 1,200. So yeah, make sure you please do it. Oh, Tequila, finally, you're in here saying you're going to do it when I've already bloody done it.
Honestly,
cheap.
You're slacking.
Do you know what? You're not getting no Jaffa cakes from me. Absolutely not.
And it's Kate's, Jim's, and Ellie's channel. We've got a channel. Did you know that?
It's so good. It's named Channel. It's named twice. Romero's red card for the follow through, dunk yellow for the same thing. Yeah, I do think that in the mind of referees, because certain players, I think that they think automatically red. That was no difference with Romero's red. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We didn't deserve anything out of that game. I don't think we did either. I think we just, we've got those goals, and that was that. Now Tequila decided to actually do his bloody job.
Yeah,
make sure you subscribe. We lose Sonny after the Bournemouth game, so Felice will have to get a start against Burnley in the FA Cup, but still have to put a strong piece available side out against Burnley. We must have a real go in the FA Cup. Well, we'll see what he does with all these injuries and that. I don't know if he will.
I don't think he will.
We never chased them down. We never put 2 good passes together. Even Milner looked good. That's how bad we were. Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning, Colin. I said we got bullied by Milner and by God, his name's got my head now. Welbeck.
Yeah, Welbeck. Yeah. To be fair, Milner, he did have a good game. He was good. He's got experience, He's won a lot of trophies, and we were just crap. I can't say anything else.
The passion for Felice. Let's get young signings and the academy players get the minutes and clear the dead wood. Anyone not liking and subscribing should be sold in January. Support to the community. Absolutely, Spurs GCTV. There we go. And Ian said he's just subscribed to you, Kate. There we go.
Thank you.
I normally see these streams through Mia's channel. Seems today I've come through Kate's. There are 20 of us here, but only 4 likes. Please like. That's right, Takari. Tell everyone they must like. James Milner's a decent player. Yeah, he's all right for his obviously for what he is. He did a really good job today. He was good, but I think he wouldn't have looked good against some of our better players. I would say that.
Not in a million years.
So he looked good because he wasn't against players I would say were who are best ones. So
yeah,
kind of swings and roundabouts a little in that sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, shall we leave it there? Oh yeah, also make sure, even though he's a slacker, please make sure you subscribe to Tequila's channel as well. He's got a gaming channel. Please let us get the subscribes up for him. As like in the new year, I really want to promote him because he is a good guy, even if he does slack at times. I'm really busy, Mia. My service is high demand. Sorry for my typo, Kate. All fixed.
It was okay.
You're
I was only
in high demand. Who's demanding you, Tequila? I don't believe you. Sorry. Yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. I think we've spoke enough about the game.
Yeah.
So when can we next see you, Kate?
Ellie and I are on at 1 o'clock tomorrow just to do our Premier League predictions for the weekend, and also we're live New Year's Eve from 10 p.m. seeing in the new year live on stream. Yeah. What about you? When are you next on?
I'm going to go live on Saturday at 10. I think I'm going to do my review then. Get everything off my chest about the game. And that'll be then. It'll be New Year's with you guys. New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I'll be coming and joining the madness, as it always will be madness. I'm sure.
God knows what.
Hopefully, we'll have Kuva, who's had a few drinks. You've had a few drinks. Let's make it fun. Even Ellie, we might get a Mrs. Puddle Duck as well.
Oh yeah, making her debut.
Yeah. So that's all come. Let's get the last few comments. Kuva, I'm worried we might leave it until the last day of the season before winning the league, to be honest. I take it on the chin. I know who I support. I do crazy when it's my Spurs. It's called I don't get bullied. Respect in the chat. Feel the love, Spurs always. Milner. So what's happened to Dyer?
Yeah, Milner's got better with age, and Dyer's just rubbish.
Yeah, no, I'm the same though, Nita. When it comes to my club, I always really defensive of Tottenham, even if I think they've not played well. They've been rubbish at times. I'm still really defend my team and get really shameless with it as well. Sometimes I don't really care. Much love to everybody. Thank you to Caro. Thank you to Leo as well. To Nita. To Driller as well. I've got Tony saying, Kate, we need new match fit for the Educating Kate show. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'll probably be starting next Wednesday, I think, but I've got to choose a topic. There's so many things I don't understand. It's going to be difficult to just choose one.
And just watch me angry type in the chat. How can you not understand? And you know what? It'll be in my voice the way I say it as well.
Yeah. I'll be getting voice notes and all sorts.
Yeah. Doing a live after result like that is so difficult. Well done, girls. Thank you so much. Nita, love. Big love to you, Nita. And Kem saying, Mia and Kate with lots of hearts. Big up, Kem. Lots of love to you too. Please take good care of yourselves. And we'll speak again real soon.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.